I would never purposely hurt someone, ever. The fact that I would offend other people or hurt other people was definitely not the intent.
Rihanna confirms why she never liked Kendall Jenner. Okay, so we all know Rihanna doesn't like Kendall Jenner and has never been one to shy away from showing it. No one really knows when or why it started or what even fueled her hatred for the model. But Rihanna has finally come out to clear up all the rumors. What did she say? Was it really because of asaprocky? Or was there more to the story that we all miss? Rihanna and Kendall's seemingly silent beef started way back in 2012 when Kendall made a tweet that didn't quite sit right with Riri and would begin the long years of feud between them. You see, at the time, Kendall was a huge fan, and a few hours before attending one of Rihanna's concerts, she excitedly tweeted, "If Rihanna doesn't perform Complicated tomorrow, I'm gonna be very upset. #faves song." Kendall, who was 16 at the time, was probably just doing what teens do and fangirling over her favorite artist. But Rihanna didn't seem to feel the same way, as she responded in a way more savage tone than anyone would have expected. Rihanna clapped back, tweeting, "Well, don't come." Fans were shocked by this reaction because no one really thought Riri would take the word of a teenager as seriously as she did. At the time, this sole reply got her a lot of negative backlash online, as many people shamed her for coming after a teen who was clearly just fangirling over her. While there were those who slammed her, the majority of her fans supported her for finally putting the Kardashians, who felt like they were the center of attention, in their place and didn't care that Kendall was just a kid. However, there were those that were genuinely curious to know what was behind the sudden outburst. Well, it seemed like Rihanna's words didn't do much for Kendall, as she showed up to the concert and had a blast while at it. Soon enough, Kendall finally grew out of that teen idol phase, and that was when things really got heated. But you know what was pretty crazy? Rihanna didn't share this hostility with anyone else in the Jenner clan. Funny enough, she was pretty close to their brother Rob, who she would often hang out with. Back in 2012, Rihanna and Rob were so close that rumors of them dating even started to go around. I mean, of course the rumors were false and shut down by Rob, who explained that they only started hanging out because they were celebrating a friend's birthday. They did have dinner together, but a source close to them exclusively said that Rob was like a big brother to her. Well, even though it seemed like Kendall's brother was on Riri's good side, Kendall definitely got the short end of the stick. In fact, in 2015, Rihanna even canceled her Victoria's Secret performance just because Kendall was going to be in it. Apparently, model Jordan Dunn, who was Rihanna's close friend, was expected to make a return to the runway after being part of it for the previous 3 years, and Rihanna was to hit the stage to push her new album, Anti. But a week before the show, Jordan was replaced by Kendall, and suddenly Rihanna announced that she would not be performing. Fans speculated that Riri's abrupt exit was definitely because of Kendall. I mean, it would make sense, of course, that she would pick her close friend over someone she didn't even like, and Jordan seemingly confirmed this when she tweeted at the time, feeling so much better about not doing BS. Sorry, I mean VS now that Rihanna isn't doing it also. But that wasn't the only eventful thing that happened that year. Apparently, Rihanna and Kendall had a feud over fashion it girl Cara Delevingne. And I don't know if you remember, but Rihanna and Cara were literally BFFs and basically inseparable. They were literally seen everywhere together and were even all over each other's Instagram feeds. However, Kendall crept into the picture and it became all about Cara for her. From their Love magazine cover to their shared modeling gigs to their model off-duty adventures, Rihanna was basically pushed out of the picture, which didn't sit right with her at all. The feud came to a head at the British Fashion Awards in London, where an insider exclusively revealed that Cara and Kendall were literally joined at the hip all night, leaving Riri to walk around all alone. The insider revealed at the time that Riri's feelings got extremely hurt and that she finds it even more embarrassing because to her, Kendall's just a talentless brat. Oh, but Rihanna wasn't just mad because of that. Riri was pissed because of a whole different person. Yes, that's right, Chris Brown. According to the insider, Kendall had been growing rather close with the music star, who also happened to be Riri's ex-boyfriend, with whom Riri had a really toxic on and off again relationship, and she wasn't happy with Kendall getting closer not only to her friend Cara, but her ex too. In her 2018 interview with Love magazine, she made a very shady comment that got her a lot of backlash. "Since the beginning, we've been super selective about what shows I would do," she said. "I was never one of those girls who would do like 30 shows a season or whatever those girls do. And looking down on girls who had to walk at least 30 shows to make a living. I mean, sure, there's no denying that Kendall is a very successful model who's walked the runway for some of the biggest names in the industry, but we can't deny that her overnight success and fame were pretty much handed down to her because of her family. And it looks like Rihanna is one of those who strongly agrees to it. In case you didn't know, Rihanna is a massive hater of nepotism, as she is someone who had to work hard and claw her way to the top, unlike Kenner, whose path was already paved for her. And when Kendall was named Fashion Icon of the Decade over Rihanna, fans lost their heads. The internet was in a massive uproar. For one thing, Kendall was just 21 at the time, meaning that she had been a fashion icon for the past decade when she was just 11? Anyways, let's not pretend Kendall hasn't tried to appease Rihanna. After all, who wouldn't want to be in Rihanna's good graces? There was this one time on Jimmy Fallon's show where she made a joke about putting Brad Pitt and Rihanna together.
So you really think Brad Pitt and Rihanna, that would be...
I feel like, come on.
But
They're
you...
so gorgeous.
But Rihanna totally snubbed her. And this other time when she complimented her jewelry on her Instagram. But guess what? She was ignored again. Yikes! Her desperate attempts to get Riri's attention were, according to fans, just embarrassing. Anyway, even if she completely ignored her efforts, Rihanna wasted no time throwing some more shade at Kendall again. According to a source, during the 2018 Met Gala, Rihanna was standing next to Kendall Jenner at the bar and loudly said, "Good thing I have curves to pull this outfit off. I would hate to be a stick figure." Then she just stared at her, laughed in her face, and walked away. Well, fans didn't hesitate to slam Rihanna for body shaming, but it didn't look like Rihanna cared anyways. Moving on, y'all, look at this. This video from Paris Fashion Week went viral because of Riri's reaction to Kendall's runway walk. I guess without saying a word, Rihanna still has subtle ways to throw shade. And there is a theory to explain it. Apparently, one of the major reasons Rihanna can't stand Kendall is because of her past relationship with her now baby daddy, Asaprocky. If you didn't know, ASAP dated Kendall before dating Rihanna, which would explain a lot. However, Rihanna started shading Kendall way back before she started dating ASAP, so this theory might be a stretch. But wait, there's more. According to rumors, Kendall also had something with Travis Scott as well, another one of Riri's ex-boyfriends and her sister Kylie's baby daddy. Yikes. But many people believe Rihanna's feud stems from her hatred for nepotism. Reacting to this year's long feud, one user said, "Rihanna seems like the type of person that will reciprocate the energy you give out, so that should say something about Kendall and the whole clan." Another person added, "I admire how Riri has had to work hard her whole life in order to become the star she is today. I feel that Jenner is far more entitled. She basically was born famous and didn't have to put any lifelong effort into achieving success." But what do you think? Does Rihanna really not stan Kendall Jenner? Let us know in the comments below. And if you thought this drama was heated, check out this next video.